The question that I have is around my own imposter syndrome and the judgments that come up when I am trying to do something new or even doing my work. There's a lot of judgment and imposter syndrome that comes up for me. So if the guides can speak around that.
All right, so judgment and imposter syndrome.
The
Okay. What do you want to say to this? Okay, so again, they're talking about pausing. They're talking to lovingly, 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 lovingly. Like they're saying to come in to a place of love in your heart. However you need to feel that love. Go to a person or an animal or a place, like nature or whatever it is that puts you into loving energy and go into that. And then it's like you turn to these parts holding judgment, and you're just lovingly asking them if they're open to pausing. It's not even about forcing them to pause, asking them if they're open to it, and then saying, here's why. And they're talking about how like you can explain to them how them pausing will allow the process to move forward, will allow you to get to know these other parts, will allow you to, what are you saying here? To help all of them, they're saying, to help all of them. Yeah. To help the judgment parts, to help the imposter syndrome parts, to help all of them. And when they're willing to pause, and they're talking about how you may need to do some witnessing with them first, and you'll want to do some witnessing intermittently. You don't want to just pause them and leave them paused. Like you don't want to do that. You really, really, really want to just temporarily pause them when they're ready to pause. And then come to the imposter syndrome part. Come to that. And then spend just a few minutes connecting, just asking, what do you need from me? What do you want to share with me? What do you want to say to me? What do you need from me? What do you want to hear from me? What do you want to do with me? And again, they're saying just a few minutes. They're saying it doesn't need to be long, and there's safety in it not being long. They're saying 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes, maybe. They're saying big maybe. It's like if you get to the 10-minute mark, because this side may not want a whole 10 minutes, but if you get to that 10-minute mark, come back over here to the judgment parts and just ask, is it okay for me to continue? Do you feel comfortable with that? Or do you want me to pause here? And if they do want you to pause there, go back. Go back and just say, I'm trying to make this safe for everyone, and they really need me to pause for this to be safe. So I'm going to come back later when I can. When I can, I will. And they're really talking about titrating between the two. And again, they're saying brief, small periods of time. 5 minutes, maybe 10, maybe 15. And again, the 15 is like a big maybe. It's really important to go back and just make sure that it's safe. And they're talking about you don't have to, but you can do this once or twice a day. They're talking about giving it breathing room in between when you do this. Like if you do it twice a day, do it like morning and night. So there's plenty of breathing room in between. And then there's the breathing room of sleep before the next day. Or maybe the next day you just do it once at noon or whenever it is in the middle of the day or something. There needs to be breathing room between times that you do this. And then they're saying just watch it unfold. Watch it unfold from there. And they're leaving it at that.